What's up, everybody? Just here finishing qualifying. And right now Shane Yates at the top of the board. Sage in second. Should be a good one here tonight. So I have a much better setup now as I'm walking closer, as I got the cooler right next to me. And we're going to go racing right now. We got Shane in first, Sage in second, Johnny Ratley in third, Zach and fourth, Matthew Williamson in fifth, Cody in sixth. As qualifying is just about to close out with about 30 seconds left. I know Logan said he's going to try and make it. Well, if you can make it, it should be a quick one tonight. It should be a quick one, but I get it. I get it. What's that? Sage just said he might have to leave in the feature. But Logan is the kid, yes. He's not in here. Oh, he is in here, yep. Alright, so we're about to go heat racing now. As everybody's gridding up for heat race number 1. Let me go ahead and change that. I don't know. So we got 8 laps here in heat race number 1. Currently, we have Shane Yates in first. What's up, Brad? Zach in second, Levi in third, Jason Lane is not here anymore in fourth, Troy in fifth, Zachary in sixth, John in seventh, Audrey in eighth, Stacy in ninth, Matt K in 10th. What's sleeps for rookies? Ty in 11th, as this should be a good one here tonight. Yeah, I am broadcasting. These guys are pulling out for the pace laps. I'll probably jump out of here, though. As these guys are out here pacing. I'm hanging out with you, Levi. I'll be quieter than everybody else. Zach. Up top, we got Shane Yates down on the bottom. Let's see how this one goes. Hopefully, if things go well and fall in place, I might be broadcasting on Wednesday nights a Series 4, Zach and his group over there. So keep an eye out on that, as hopefully things go well. As it'll be an all super speedway series. Should be interesting, where they alternate cars each week. As we're about to take the green flag, pace cars out. Green flag is out as Shane Yates takes him down into turn 1. Shane Yates down on the bottom. Levi on his tail. They're up underneath Zach. As Zach's going to drop back to third place. Top lane is not the place to be right now. As Shane Yates is hugging that wall, but he drifts up a little bit as Levi's able to hold it down. Levi on the heels of Shane Yates. Will he be able to get around him? As we might not have an LCQ tonight, so all these drivers might make it. We're going to find out here soon. As Shane Yates driving down into 3 and 4, comes out of 4, and Levi trying to dig in on his tail end. But if we do go to an LCQ right now, Zachary Compton is the first car in. In that number 81, the 18 of Troy Duff is first car out. I mean, if it were me, I'd want to get that spot just in case, so I don't have to run an LCQ. Oh, is the 81 just barely nicks the wall. I should check and see. Where'd my tower go? There it is. 5 laps to go. As Shane Yates leads the field. Levi not able to gain on him. Levi. Then Zach. Zach's got pressure from Zachary Compton. We got battle of the Zach. Zach attack for position number 3. You got Zachary in third, or Zach in third, and Zachary in fourth, as these guys are battling down into turn 3 and 4. Coming to 3 laps to go. Shane Yates has got this one locked down. As long as he doesn't make any mistakes, it doesn't look like Levi's able to dig in on him. These guys are pretty much single filed out as they're spread out through the field. 18, Troy Duff trying to gain. Then we got some asphalt drivers. We got John G and Ty running up at the back of the pack right now. Can they make up any ground? Are they learning anything? Because it definitely looks like Ty is looking better than he did in practice. Troy Duff, he's down into the pits. 1 lap to go with Shane Yates in the lead. Shane Yates in first, Levi in second. Levi feeling a little pressure from third place, Zach. Oh, as Zach loses ground coming out of turn 2. Shane Yates is going to drive it through 3 and 4 one last time. Out of turn 4. Down across the start-finish line. It's going to be Shane Yates, Levi, Zachary, John, and Ty. Ty's going to bring up 6. And Troy did not make the end of this race as he had a little bit of his own issue. I'm going to go look at something real quick, guys. Hold on. I think that it's going to take more than that anyway because there's not that many people in here. All right, guys, as it looks like we're only getting 3 heat races. It looks like we're only going to have 3 heat races, guys. So we got Sage Luther in first, Matthew Williamson in second, Tom in third, David Lee in fourth, Mike in fifth, William in sixth, Tyler Woodworth in seventh, Jim in eighth, Logan in ninth, and Mason in 10th. Damn, 1776 rolling up in here deep here tonight as a lot of those guys that we know over at Southern Grown have made an appearance here. But the one to watch is going to be that number 32 at the back of the pack. I imagine he's going to drive up through and try and grab him a spot. And I know him and Matthew Williamson got a little rivalry going. So it'll be interesting to see how this one works out if those two get together. No love lost there, I promise you that. As we're waiting for the pace truck to move, and it's probably going to be 30 more seconds. Max, if we could do 1 lap, I don't know if it's too late to change it. So Sage is going to be starting on point. Matthew in second, up on the high side. Should be a good one here as these guys will go off of green. Hopefully the pace truck pulls down this time by and we go green. Save us. Yep, pace truck is pulling in. Sage is going to take these guys to the green flag. Green flag is out. As Logan digging down on the inside already. He's going to be the one to watch. He didn't get a chance to practice or qualify, but he does know dirt as he's moved his way up to the 5th position as he's hunting for that top 4. Matthew Williamson up on the high side, slipping and sliding as he's got David up underneath him. Wouldn't it happen this way as we're going to have these two side by side with Matthew Williamson on the high side, Logan down low. Logan, gives him a little nudge, but not too bad, down into 3 and 4. Logan down on the inside, keeps it off of him, racing him with respect as they come out of turn 4. This is the final transfer spot, surefire way into the feature as these guys are racing hard. Sage driving away from the field, Tom in second as Matthews looking up underneath David Lee. He's up under David, they're staying off each other, but man, that's tight quarters. Coming out of turn 4, we got 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go as Sage is walking away with this one. Tom in second. David Lee and Matthew Williamson side by side with Logan lurking in that 5th position. Matthew Williamson digging down on the inside. Can he get past him? Not this time by. 4 laps to go. He'd like to add a little bit of cushion here as they come out of turn 3 and 4. As my ears are beeping. 4 laps to go. Matthew's going to take that 3rd spot as he puts the brakes on in front of David Lee. Out of turn 4, Matthew's got the third spot. David Lee in second. As David looks up underneath Matthew, he gets into him. Oh, he gets turned around. David Lee turns Matthew. They're hooked together. They're trying to drive away. That puts Jim Atkins and William Lewis up ahead of these guys. Oh, David just dumps him. After Williamson raced him clean, that puts Logan in that third spot as William Lewis in the fourth position. Both these guys are automatic transfers. Wow. Oh, we got a flip. And the 7 is turned around. Oh, and he gets hit again. The 32 of Logan. Oh, man, the 17 almost ran over. As Sage takes the win, Tom going to come home second. Logan in third. Matthew Williamson's going to grab that fourth and final transfer spot. As I think it's going to be more than 4 going because it's only 3 heats. But wow. What an exciting heat race number 2 as we're moving on to heat race number 3. That was a good run. And you raced Matthew clean. Heat race number 3 lining up now as this is our starting grid. We got Johnny Ratley in the 24 starting first, Cody Quails in the 47 starting second, and Lance on Flip Patrol starting third, Matthew Sparks in fourth, Daniel in fifth, Max Wong starting sixth, Matthew starting seventh, Devin starting eighth, Ben disconnected, and Brad Saxton is here. He'll be starting shotgun on the field as it looks like we got 6 drivers in this one. Ooh, it's going to be close on whether or not everybody makes it. We might not have some LCQs as of course, the overlays are going to go a little crazy, but hey, we can fix that. Give me 1 second. It's never good when Matt just got to say sorry about that on the pace lap. As the overlays are refreshed and clean as they're going green flag racing. There it is on your side. What'd he do? Jump to start? Yeah, nobody lined up right. It's alright. It's only 8. Oh, as they're battling, as Lance is trying to dig underneath, they're 3 wide for second. Up to the front, we got Johnny in the lead. Brad in second as Lance gets shoved up the track by Matthew Sparks. Lance back to the 5th position. He's going to dig down on the inside, try and take that 4th spot back. As Brad Saxton, shotgun on the field, sitting second. Johnny in first, well out in command of this one. As we got Brad Saxton in second, up 8 positions. Matthew Sparks in third, and he's got company with another Matthew. We got Matty B behind him in that number 25 machine working on his back bumper. And here comes Lance from Flip Patrol down underneath them. They're side by side coming out of turn 2. I'll tell you what, Lance has improved so much in these races. It's good to see him running up here as he's taking that 4th position. He's going to slide up in front of him, and he's looking down up to 3rd. He's up underneath the 2 of Matthew Sparks as they get contact, and Lance is going to go ahead and take that 3rd spot. He says, thank you very much. So we got Johnny B well up in the lead. Brad Saxton in second. Lance Flip Patrol in third. Matty B is now in seconds. Oh no, Matthew Sparks was blinking there as he took a shot at Lance. Matthew Sparks up into the wall. He's got Matty B behind him. Matty B almost gets in the back of the 2. This is the battle on the track for 4th position as these guys are nose to tail. Matty B trying to look up underneath the number 2 of Matthew Sparks. Are there going to be sparks at the end of this one? Johnny's way out in the lead. Johnny's in his own zip code as he takes the white flag this time by Johnny way out front. 2.5 seconds as he dives down into the 3 and 4. It's going to be Johnny out of turn 4 taking the checkered flag. Brad Saxton in second. Lance Flip Patrol in third. Matthew Sparks sends it through 3 and 4. Up into the wall coming out of 4. He's going to take 4th. Matty B takes 5th. And Max Wong takes the 6th and final spot. As that rust bucket just couldn't hang here at heat race number 3. As we are going to an LCQ. How many LCQs is they giving us, Levi? Okay, so we only have one LCQ. That means Sage might be able to stay through. How many is it taking in the LCQ, does it say? Okay. So it's taking 8 in this one, guys. So right now we're waiting for these guys to grid up. We got David. Yeah, a lot of those people are out. Yeah. Lots of contact, Max. Nothing like watching a bunch of guys beat off each other on a Friday night. The way racing sounds sometimes. 12 to go, guys. We've got 12 laps here tonight in the LCQ. Everybody's going to make it. There's 7 trucks in this one. Perfect size field, really, tonight. We're going to start with 19 in the feature, as these guys are going to be able to shake it down and race how they want. This will be a good practice event for them, as we got 12 to go. Green flag is out as Johnny G takes the green flag. Yeah, they look good right now. As the 16, a tie, looking for the outside. Right now, we got the Matty B down underneath John as they're battling for the lead. Oh, we got contact. Oh, Max climbing the wall, lands back on his wheels. What is going on here? He bullied himself. As we got John G up underneath Matty B, and they're jockeying for that first position. We're going to go back up to the front. 10 laps to go. Can Matty B catch back up to John? We got Johnny G and Matty B up in the front of the field as David Lee. Everybody will make it. As David Lee Barney up in that third spot getting in on some of this action. Oh, we get contact right up into Matty B. He's going to take that second spot as we're driving down into 1 and 2. He almost got into John as we're going down the back straightaway. 9 laps to go. John down to the inside as David digging in on him. Oh, we got contact further back in the back. He got a little bit sideways there as Max is going to get in like 3 wide. 3 wide as Max gets into the 16, a tie. Ty straightens it out as they're going down the back straightaway. David Lee and Johnny G side by side down the front straightaway. Give it to David Lee. David Lee takes the lead coming through the field. David Lee up front. Johnny G behind him as they dive into 3 and 4. John digging down on the inside from 1776. He wants to win this LCQ. As we got 6 laps to go. David Lee hooked up on that high side as this track is starting to slick. As we watch, it was the 23 of Jim Atkins sliding through the curve trying to figure this out. Ty down on the inside. Tyler up high as that's a 1776 battle. As Max is trying to get involved. Max is used to running these guys every week over at Southern Grown 2. Can he battle it out with him here? As David Lee's got control of this one as we come 4 laps to go. Can John catch him? Does he have enough time? Can he find some grip as he's got the high lane hooked up pretty good? But he's not gaining. He's losing ground. That's probably about stale. Staying about the same. Not gaining any ground as he dives it in a little faster that time. Gonna get it to hook up as we get 3 to go this time by as the battle for third is heating up as Max is taking a position in the back. Move back to the pack as Max gives the 17 of Tyler a little bump. He dives back under him as Tyler's up into the wall. Will Tyler repay the favor? Is David Lee still in the lead? As these guys are battling it out for the third, we got Matty B and Jim side by side. Oh, Max is just bullying people out here in that number 5. Oh, we got contact for third. Kind of hard. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. Who's going to get these spots? As it looks like Jim's clearly got it. As Matty B sends it. Almost gets into the 23 of Jim Atkins. Jim Atkins able to drive away as David Lee drives it off of turn 4. He's going to take the checkered flag and the win for the LCQ. John in second, Jim in third, Matty B in fourth, Tyler in fifth, Max brings it home in sixth, and Tyler in seventh. That was an exciting one. That was an exciting one as we got a 4-minute warm-up here, and we're going to go racing. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Ready to race here tonight. We got 10 viewers. What's up, everybody? Give it a holler. give it a holler here tonight. That's not always accurate. We might have more than 10. Oh, as they're wrecking it at the end of warm-ups, stuffing it in the wall, as we're going to go ahead and pull up tonight's starting grid. Starting on the pole, lightning fast, Rocket Racing Esports, Shane Yates in that number 11, starting first. Sage Luther looking to be one of the favorites here tonight, starting second. Johnny Ratley in that 24, looking fast, starting third. And Levi in the 88, starting fourth. Tom in that number 13, M&M's Machine, starting fifth. And B-Rad in the 316, starting sixth. Zach in the 83, starting seventh. Logan in the 32, starting 8th. Lance on Flip Patrol, starting 9th. And Zachary Compton in the 81, starting 10th. Matthew Williamson starting 11th. Matthew Sparks starting, wow, we got a bunch of Matthews in this one, starting 12th. This is the rate of the Matthews. What'd you say? David Lee starting 13th, John starting 14th, Jim starting 15th, Matty B starting 16th, Ty in that number 16 Machine starting 17th, and Max in the 5 starting 18th. Tyler Woodward rounding out the field in that 19th and final spot. Going to be a good one here today as these guys are lining up to go racing. All right. My God, I'm glad I don't have to check out. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. Yeah, one lap now. Yeah. As Levi sleeping on the start. And Sage going back as Ratty's going to play defense for that number 11 Machine as Shane Yates. Side by side coming out of turn 4 all the way through the pack as Johnny gives Shane a little push to the turn. Sage gets up underneath Johnny. Side by side for second as Johnny gets the drive off. These guys are battling it out back here. Side by side, and look at, oh, Matthew gets in the back of Logan as Matthew stacks up the field. 4 wide back there. That killed everybody but those two. Oh, they're going to wreck. How did they keep it straight? How did they keep it straight? As we go back up to the pack, it looks like Sage has gotten to second. He's up underneath Johnny. He's going to take that spot coming out of turn 2 as the 316 of Brad Saxton follows him through. Back in the pack is a 3 wide. Oh, we got a sandwich back there. John on the top. Matthew on the bottom as the 30 bails on him of David Lee. He didn't want to be in the middle of that one as these guys are beating and banging further back in the pack. Logan to the 8th position. Shane Yates out front as Sage is trying to dig in on him. I forgot the ticker, guys. I'm failing. And these definitely aren't super late. What you say? Sorry, guys. I just realized that I typed it all wrong. Well, I had the old stuff up there. All right, that's better. These guys are really battling it out up here as Sage is closing in on Shane Yates at the back of the field. Oh, we got a yellow flag out as we got one on the roof. Max was about to catch him. Not really sure what happened to Matthew Sparks there, but we're about to find out. Matthew Sparks up into the turn. Oh, the 16 clips him, and the 17 drives in. He ends up on his roof. Wow, guys, this is a wild one here tonight as these guys are really battling it out. Shane Yates in the lead. Now he's got to contend with Sage. As Sage is getting faster through this one. Max, use your judgment if you feel like you got to extend it. All right, we're coming back to the green flag, guys. Did pretty good there for green flag laps at the beginning of one of these. It's green flag is out. Shane Yates with a big jump. Knowing he needed to get away from Sage. That puts Sage battling side by side with Brad Saxton. As these guys are really battling it out further in the back. Levi, he's fallen all the way back to the 8th position. Oh, as these guys are getting pushy. Levi pushing whoever's in front of him, Zach. And Logan, or Zach was pushing Logan. As Sage is broken free for that 2nd spot. These guys are really battling it out back here. Every position you have to fight so hard for as they're wrecking in the back of the pack. I think that was just more of a stack up. Oh, got contact here. Let's see what happened. Oh, the 81. Zach caught the wall, and they just kind of got together. And ultimately, the respect and the little bit of beating and banging's all right, because this has probably been one of the better ones we've had in a minute. 14 laps completed in this one. Shane Yates in the... That's where I'd want to. Shane Yates. Waiting for the field to catch up. Shane Yates Shane Yates and Sage Luther up on the front. It's going to be battle between these guys. Let's see how this one goes. Brad Saxton. Pace car is out. Green flag. As Shane Yates gets on the gas, Sage Luther with a nice jump. That's because they were so far back. Shane Yates. Oh, Tom catches the inside wall. Brad Saxton in second. Up underneath Sage as he's battling it out. Brad Saxton's going to take that 2nd spot. Yeah, I started later too, which is the strange part. The lab car gets into Shane. Shane's got to check up he's got Brad behind him. The 42 down into the pits. Brad Saxton down to the inside. They got it. Brad Saxton takes the lead. Sage in second as that puts Shane Yates back to second. As John is good enough to stay up top and stay out of their way as these guys are battling it out. There's next week. We got Lima Land. I like Lima Land better. I think the racing's better too. As Brad Saxton diving down to the inside. Oh, caution is out on the track as it looks like Tyler and Logan are caught up in this one. We're about to find out. Oh, I don't know why I picked that one. So we're going to go. Let's go to Logan. Logan and Tom, they're going to get together. I think Tom's going to catch Tom catches man, big hit by Tom. Down on the pit entrance there. Another one up on the roof as these guys wreck it after the caution comes out. Wow. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, that's fine. Whenever you make it out, Zach. Definitely a little craziness with the lap cars as Levi. Alright, who's supposed to be on the outside? Okay. Yeah, that's going to be fun. That is going to be fun. I'm doing alright. I'm having fun. As the green flag is out, Sage gets a nice jump on. Oh, they're trying to wreck up on the high side. Somehow they straighten it out. Shane's able to stay with Sage for a minute, but now he's three wide, 4 second. Shane up into the wall. Oh, Brad in second. Oh, they're going to get tangled. Oh, the caution flag is out. And here they come. Everybody pushing. Everybody pushing. I'm watching this pace car, making sure it's not going to glitch on us. It doesn't look like it is. Alright, let's see what happens here. They get tangled up there, and everybody just kind of piles in. Oh, nowhere to go. What's up, Katie? How are you? There's a lot of these cars head to toe, and a lot of damage here. There is a lucky dog. That's always fun. Where are you guys heading? Are you guys heading anywhere this weekend? What's up, Uncle Kenny? Because he probably got contact. Green flag is out as Shane gets behind. Oh, Sage, you can't get it to turn. That's going to put him 3 wide as Levi threads the needle up to second place. Oh, and Brad dives it underneath. Oh, they're beating and banging. Brad sent it into Levi. Shane Yates pushed back in the pack. Back to third. Can he dig back in, or is Sage going to walk away with this one as we got 32 laps just about completed? Oh, Levi turned the wrong way. Levi caught up in that one. Let's see what happened to Levi. We did so good at the beginning of the race. What happened? All right, guys, we're a little more than halfway through. Oh, you guys got a good storm out that way, Uncle Kenny? Just give it to him. Yeah. Stay low, Brad. As Compton gets the lucky dog. As we got 26 laps to go. I'll tell you what, it's been a crazy year for rain. It has been. So we got Sage in first, Brad Saxton in second, Shane Yates in third, Matthew Williamson in fourth, and look who's up in fifth. We got Logan in that number 32, Zach on the outside in that number 83, David Lee in seventh, Tom in eighth. This should be a good one. Tom with a broken nose out there, still having a solid run. I'm listening to Levi in my ear. He's getting positive right now. Pace car pulls off. Sage takes him to the green flag. Brad gets a little squirrely. Shane Yates able to stay on the back bumper of Sage as they're side by side for second and coming out of turn two. Now single file. Cat knocks my keys down on the floor. That was what that thump was. It threw me off. Oh, we got contact. Logan trying to dig underneath Matthew Williamson. That rivalry, they're very respectful right now. But those two, they definitely had a rough one last time they saw. You shouldn't be able to hear Levi. Levi's in my ears whispering sweet nothings. Sage in the lead as these guys are coming up on lap traffic. Oh, we got issues in the back. He gets turned around. Sage in the lead. Shane Yates in second, trying to reel him in. Brad Saxton in third. Matthew Williamson. Lap car, please run the top lane all the way by the wall if you can. Sage in the lead, coming up on lap traffic. Shane Yates in second. As these guys are, oh, Sage drifts up a little bit. Shane almost underneath them. Little contact with the lap cars. The lap car stays out the way. Shane Yates definitely digging in on the back end of Sage. It's going to be a battle here. It's a battle between Matthew and Logan, duking it out for fourth. As Shane Yates looking underneath Sage. I'm watching this battle for fourth as it's really heating up. Look at these guys give each other room. 18 laps to go. Side by side through 1 and 2. Oh, Zach sends it in. Can he save it? Oh, he catches the wall. Somehow he keeps it going straight. Sage in the lead. Shane Yates in second. Brad Saxton in third. Logan in fourth as Matthew's trying to reel him in. That was a great battle for the fourth position. As Zach in sixth, trying to battle these guys out. He's got a bunch of damage from that. As David Lee gives him a bump, he's going to move him out the way. Oh, Levi gets turned again. Somehow straightens it out. Zach trying to get the pits, but missed. These guys are... Oh, Ty gets down into the pits. We got this battle for the lead. It's intensifying between the 26 and the 11. Who's going to get it? Shane Yates in second. Sage in first. Who's going to get it? Brad Saxton in third. Just waiting for one of them to goof up. These two are going to battle it out. This is a little rivalry here as they're coming up on lap traffic. Max, you got leaders coming up on you. Thank you. That was a good run. Sage up in the lead. Shane Yates in second as Max is trying not to wreck those guys. Got another lap car coming up in front of him as Tom in the M&M's machine, no nose. As these guys are really getting ready to set up what they're going to do here. Sage is trying to figure out what Shane's going to do. Shane's trying to figure out where he's got to get. Sage in the lead, coming up on Tom. Tom, you got the leaders coming up, thank you. Oh, is there side by side for the lead? Shane got up underneath them as they go into 1 and 2. Shane gives him a little nudge. That moves Sage up the track, but somehow he keeps it straight. 10 laps to go. Who's going to get it? Oh, Shane sends it. He moves Sage up the track. Out of turn 4, side by side. You should see this battle for the lead. As they're going up underneath Matty B. Matty B stays high, staying out the way. Sage down on the bottom. Shane right below him. What are these guys going to do? As Levi's trying to work his way up as the leaders are gaining on a whole pack. These guys are battling it out, and look who's creeping in. Brad Saxton is getting ever so close in that third position. One little bobble, and he's going to be there as the lap cars are battling it out behind the leaders. Logan sitting fourth. Matthew in fifth. Sage in the lead. Shane in second, coming out of turn 4 to 6 laps to go. Look who's gaining on him in a hurry. Brad Saxton is definitely closing the gap. He wants a piece of this one. 6 laps to go. Digging in as the battle for fourth is intensifying again as Matthew's getting close. Sage in the lead still. Shane can't do anything with him. Brad was gaining on him but drifted a little high there. But 42. Yeah, Lance is ninth. He's got a solid run going. He's up in the middle of a heated battle right now. Sage still in the lead, definitely pulling away from Shane. 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go. Oh, Shane gets up into the lap car. 4 laps to go. They're coming up on the leaders. You got the leaders coming up behind you. 3 laps to go as they're side by side in front of them. Levi and Zachary side by side. Oh, Zachary gets a little piece of Levi. Levi's trying to get onto Lance. 2 laps to go. What's going to happen here? Are the leaders going to get caught up by lap cars? We're about to find out. He's definitely been running better every week. For sure. Sage down into 3 and 4. He's going to get to Zachary Compton. Zach, you got leaders behind you. Zachary, last lap, moves up the track. Sage down underneath them. Shane Yates, he's going to dive below. Shane dives it in. 3 and 4. Coming out of 4. Sage is going to take that checkered flag. Shane Yates in second. What a battle. As Shane gives it all he has. Brad Saxton in third. Logan's going to bring it home fourth. Matthew Williamson in fifth. Zach, he's going to move back to 7th. Zach must have had a black flag because he moves back. That moves David Lee to 6th. Levi to 7th. Lance to 8th. Zach is going to end up finishing 9th. Why were you yelling at Tom? What a race by Sage. That was overall a good race. A couple little goof ups, but definitely a good race. All right, guys. Yeah, that was fun to watch as Sage is celebrating. Brad Saxton takes that 3rd spot. Shane had a solid run, but definitely got screwed up by a lap car. We're going to go ahead and see who's in the Discord. Sage taking home that W. Let's go ahead and bring in Brad Saxon. Hold on 1 second, Brad. Alright, I just got to make sure we don't hear any of the cussing and the race. So we're going to go ahead and pull in Brad. Brad, James in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, James.
Man, what a solid run here tonight. You were actually gaining on the leaders at one point. Did you feel like you might have had a chance? Thank you, Zach.
Oh, I thought I had a great chance when I was in the lead until I got taken out by a lap car under caution.
Yeah, I saw that there was a little bit of like too much checking up or something. I don't know what happened exactly, but I saw that you ended up getting turned around. But you were definitely faster than the leaders at the end of that one.
Yeah, it was pretty close. I mean, I gained a couple tenths on him, so I wasn't like really faster than them by much, but you don't got to be much faster at linear. You just got to be out in front.
Yeah, that definitely makes a difference, as Sage proved that when he got in front of Shane Yates.
Yeah, if I could have stayed out there when I had the lead under caution and not getting taken out by a lap car, I might have had something to say about it at the end, but it wasn't the case.
Still a good race for you here tonight. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, thanks MDiTV for putting it on, and then I got my racing team, Royal Greenhorn Racing.
All right, brother. Good race, and I know I'll see you next week.
Yeah, take care, James.
Take care, bud. Brad Saxton finished in second. We're going to go ahead and bring in our finishing third. We're going to bring in our second place driver, Shane Yates. James in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
So it seemed like this race was a battle of nutrition. It seemed like Sage was the only one that didn't get bit by a lap car here tonight.
Yeah, the lap car got into me once, and I figured he'd move out of the way after he got into me once, but no, he dead stopped in front of me.
Well, we definitely directed traffic a little bit better at the end there, but it looked like you had something for him a few times, but as the track slickened off more, Sage has just got some magic here. I don't know what else to say. When it comes to linear, Sage is tough to beat.
Yeah, he's tough to beat, but I believe I was faster than him. I was pushing him quite a bit. I was trying different stuff, and when you try different stuff, you might lose a little bit on them.
Yeah, I definitely seen you make a couple moves and definitely had something for Sage, which was nice because it hasn't been the case here as you battled him quite a few times here. But I tell you what, you had a new face coming in, getting a little bit closer in your mirror there. I don't know if you've seen him, but Brad was definitely closing on you guys.
Yeah, old Brad took the lead. He had actually probably been in the lead if, I guess, another lap car. He got into a lap car, and it caused him a few spots. Which, he got in front of me because of the lap car, the other one. So you just going to have to watch out for them lap cars. I couldn't watch out for that. No, he's all over the place.
Yeah, we definitely had a few new people that definitely weren't used to running this type of stuff tonight, and they were trying to get out the way. They just didn't know how. But hey, overall, good run, good show, especially by you guys out front. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Just thank my team, Team No Love, Johnny, here racing. He ain't racing much. He was at number 24 car. He's just learning, but
Johnny had a good run earlier. He was fun, a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, he's a good one. But yeah, once he learns it, he's gonna be hard to beat.
Oh, for sure. He definitely shows a lot of potential. Well, thanks for coming out like always, and I hope to catch you at the next one.
All right, take it easy.
Take it easy, bud. So that was our second place driver, Shane Yates. Well, we were able to keep you for the whole one today.
Yeah.
Well, what a good run. It got a little chaotic there. For a little bit of everybody, it seemed like you came out of the top of the lap car battle, but man, you had some tough company back there. Shane Yates and Brad were both contending with you.
Yeah, Brad was really fast. Shane was really fast. I think Johnny was fast earlier in the race. I'm not sure what happened to him. But that was a good race with Shane.
For sure. I mean, it definitely had to make you a little nervous. I know he gave you a couple little moves there, but it was that normal, respectful, hey, I'm trying to get around you, and just kind of moved you up the track a little bit. Did that make you nervous?
Yeah, a little bit. You can't. It's almost impossible to pass completely clean in these, so I don't care about bumping up the track. That's completely understandable.
Well, as always, you love Lanier. Great run here tonight. Anybody you got to thank?
Yeah, rocket racing setups, cribs, photos and designs, and you guys for putting it on.
Well, thanks for coming out here. Thanks for putting on a heck of a show, and I'm sure I'll catch you at the next one.
Yeah,
Thank you, brother.
you too.
Sage with the victory here tonight. What a good run for him, as he always puts on a show here. Just a good run. But guys, you guys saw the rundown. It's scrolled across the top a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and just show it again anyway. So tonight's finishing results, we'll go through the top 10 if it shows it. I guess it doesn't like me. Let's try it again. I know how to pull it up. Sometimes that button works and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I got to go down here and do it the hard way. And it's still not showing. Oh, there it is. Alright, tonight's finishing order. We got Sage with the win. Shane Yates in second. Brad Saxton in third. Logan with a strong run in fourth. Matthew Williamson in fifth. David Lee in sixth. Levi in seventh. Lance in eighth. Zach in ninth. And Zachary in 10th. All right, so okay, let me go get Lance. Lance, James in the booth, got a copy. Lance, James in the booth, got a copy. What's up, brother? I got you in the booth.
You do? Oh.
Man, I see you out here every week putting in work, and man, you are getting better every time you come out here. You pulled away 8th place finish this week, stayed out of trouble for the most part. I mean, that had to feel pretty good.
Oh, yeah. It was a really good race tonight, I believe.
Yeah, well, as always, it's awesome having you out here, and I can't wait till next week's 358 race at Crandon on Thursday.
Oh, yeah, I've already got my car painted up. I'm ready to go, man.
It's really awesome, and I hope that, having you out here every week helps represent AMX, and hopefully we can help that league grow and get a really good show. Maybe some heat races in those Pro 2 lights next season.
Yeah, definitely. I encourage anyone to come over and try our off-road. It's pretty awesome.
Well, thanks for coming out and running with us tonight, and I know I'll catch you at the next one.
All right. Thank you, James.
No problem, brother. Lance with a good run tonight, and now we're going to go ahead and close it out. And as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.